Hey guys, Ryan here. It's 2 o'clock on Tuesday, and I'm here to do my weekly workshop to help any business owners that are looking to generate more pre-qualified, pre-sold, inbound, direct phone calls and direct messages to your business from people that are looking for your services. I've been doing it for 20 years, and I've helped thousands of businesses worldwide. And I've also created an agency that also can answer the phone and respond to message leads as well. So I'm the owner of Accelerate Marketing, which is an agency that's been around for 20 years, almost 20 years, and also an AI agency that helps answer the phone. So lead generation and lead conversion as well at the same time. So I am the founder of both of those agencies, and we were selected by Google to be a partner on the Google Verified or Google Local Service Ads platform. And after generating thousands and hundreds of thousands of leads for businesses over the years, one of the biggest problems I found was business owners just answering the phone. So that's where I set up a conversational AI agent for businesses 2 years ago, or a software that would answer the phone, respond to message leads, etc. You can visit our website at DIYAI.ai. You can also go to our school community that's free at skool.com/DIYAI. And you can text me at 561-861-3238. I will respond to your text messages if you have any, and also respond to any comments that you have. I'll put those below, or if you want to, you can put them in the comments below the video wherever you're watching this, whether it's on X or Twitter or Facebook or YouTube, and then also, and that's live or on the replay as well. Today I've just got a few topics I'm going to talk about. As I put in the description, the death of the chatbot. And I think the first thing that needs to be discussed is what the difference is between a chatbot and an agent. So an AI bot is what DIYAI.ai is. That's what it started out to be, is a conversational AI agent that can communicate on behalf of a business, and that leverages large language models to do that. Those large language models would be like Gemini, ChatGPT, Grok, Claude, etc. So that's exactly what you would expect from a chatbot. I mean, it's the old chatbots didn't have a brain. The new ones that are powered by AI have a brain. You can train it on content that you feed it through uploading of prior conversations that your team has had with people that are calling in for your business or to your business. You can upload those documents. You can also or those transcriptions. You can also, so basically what you're giving it, or you're giving the AI agent, is a knowledge base. Very similar to what you're doing when you use Google's Notebook LM. You're feeding the agent the knowledge that you want it to have in order to answer questions, whether that's customer service questions or whatever type of inbound intake questions that people would have. You're giving the agent, you're training the agent, you're giving it that knowledge that you want it to pull from in order to answer the question. So it's not pulling from the entirety of the internet knowledge. It's pulling primarily from the data that you feed it. So that's what a knowledge base is. And again, that can come from your website. It can come from you just training it through giving it a written prompt or uploading documents to it. That's different than an agent. An agent gets things done. meaning it doesn't just have a conversation. It actually goes into your CRM. Once the chatbot qualifies somebody, it takes an action. It tags somebody in your CRM. It takes some sort of action, like scheduling a calendar appointment on your calendar. It does a live call transfer. The agent, you can also have an agent that would give an estimate. And we've got a comment here. So, oh, cool. Yes, I want to learn more. So, live TV lifestyle. I have another agency in West Palm that wants to work with us, but I'm inspired by you. Oh, thanks. Awesome. I'm running meta leads and want to automatically connect with people. Okay. So what you can do, and I don't know what your name is, but I'm glad that you joined. So what you can do, and again, my name is Ryan, is what you can do is you can connect your meta ads to a conversational AI chatbot that's trained on the knowledge that you give the AI agent. And you can join me live if you want. I don't know if I can give you a link if you want to jump in the call and ask questions more directly to me. I can invite you. Here's the link to join the call if you want. You don't have to share your webcam if you don't want to. But there's the link to jump into this StreamYard conversation if you want to. I do these every week at 2:00. So what I would do is create a chat bot that would be trained on the knowledge that you give the agent. And that agent, again, can be trained and given a knowledge base of your information, from your website to past conversations to a prompt that you actually type in and give it so that the agent understands what you want it to remember and what you want it to share and how you want it to behave. And then what I would do is I would create, and you can do this yourself. I mean, I'm telling you, like, it's the tools now that are available for free. You don't have to use N8N. You don't have to use Make. Google is full steam in this AI race. And I think that they are passing all of the other competitors out there with their breadth of tools that they've released. If you're running meta ads, one of the tools that I would highly recommend just right off the bat to help you right off the bat is a tool from Google that's completely free. All you do is you plug in your website and it will give you free meta ad images and videos that you can use that are better than anything that you could create on Canva for the whatever $10, $15 a month that you're paying for Canva. And it does it instantly. So it's called Pomeli, and I'm going to share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. So share screen. Okay. So I did this for a business that I'm working with. This that I'm talking to now. This Tooele Valley Pumping and Septic Service Company. Good company. And actually, I can send you this. So this is an example of an AI agent. I can send you this so you can hear how good these agents are. I mean, you can create these agents yourself. I mean, literally, for free with tools like Google's AI Studio. And here's Pomeli. So if you go to labs.google.com/Pomeli, Pomelli, and I will show you. So what I did is I put in their business name, and I think, and what it'll do, by the way, is I can either look at their business DNA. So what I did is I put in their URL, tooelepumping.com, and it pulled all their colors, all their brand colors, all their brand values, their tagline, their brand aesthetic, their tone of voice. I mean, their brand, their business overview. I mean, just to get these fonts and this entire business DNA on this left side would have cost you $500 to $1,000, a year ago. Now you can do this for free with just your website URL. And then what I did is what I can do is I can upload images and then generate images from all of the images that were taken from the website, or I can upload images to generate more as well. But let me just show you. So if I go to campaign, so it already created a couple campaigns for me. And this is amazing. So it took those images from the website, didn't do a single thing, and it created this image that you can use on Meta, on your Google business page, for a campaign, which would be like a 24/7 emergency campaign for a septic company. I mean, this is pretty amazing. So you can create a call to action. You can change the image. You can change the header. All this stuff can be changed. And what's amazing is they did this. Here's another one: rapid response for septic. You can change all of this. You can fix the layout. You can download the image right here. And again, this took less than like maybe 2-3 minutes. All I did is just showed it the website. Now I can go back here to this other campaign. Check out this one. So what it did is it took those same images and created another holiday campaign, and it started creating videos. Look at this. So this is a video that it created from this image. So I just said animate it, and then now you've got a video that Google prefers and Meta prefers, and you could upload this to any place that you're posting content to. You could make a short out of this, put it on TikTok, and again, all I did is just give it the URL of the website. So that's number one. Okay, so I hope that makes. So I don't know if you've got any questions. You can join, like I said, if you want to. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this, but hopefully you can see the possibilities here. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen. Here, hold on one second. Okay, so let me know any other questions you have. So again, conversational AI chatbot communicates. It does customer service. It does intake. That's the beginning of the relationship with somebody in your business. That's the beginning. That's why I created that DIYAI platform 2 years ago, in order to make it easy for people to create their own chatbots, to start the conversation with people, to get people into their business. And then you can start automating things with agents through your CRM. You can automate the creation of, for example, if this was a pool company, I can create with vibe coding. I can create an AI agent, or I can create an agent that would create an estimate for me or an estimator tool for pool companies that I can insert into that conversation. So if somebody wants to know their estimate, what I could do is have the agent just text that estimator over to the person, and then they could put in their specifics about what type of pool they want, and then that estimator would give them an estimate of what that pool would cost instantly. So that's an example of another agent. So that would take care of the estimation process. And then once that's done, you can have an agent schedule or book an appointment. You can have an agent send out an estimate to the person, create an estimate. You can, every step of the process, every step in the workflow that you have as a business owner. And that's really one of the things I was going to talk about today. Is the key is having a good understanding and a healthy workflow that actually works. Because if you're trying to replicate a workflow that's broken with an AI agent, then you're just going to get more brokenness. The key is to make sure that the foundation of your workflow, the steps that you've documented, are in place. Once you've documented those steps, then you can upload those steps to an AI agent and have it actually diagram out every step in that process so you can see it visually. That's what I would recommend that you do. And then once you've done that, you can then replace the people that are doing each one of those tasks with an AI agent that can do all of those tasks one at a time, all the way through to getting a review at the end. So the agent will, or the agent, the team of agents is what you'd really have. You'd have specific agents that each are responsible for a specific task in that workflow. All those agents will work together, and you might have one agent that oversees the entire process to make sure that everything is working smoothly, and that if there's a breakdown in the process, that the agent can see that and will make somebody aware of it, so that the process can be either fixed or that agent can be fixed, so that it has a better prompt to make sure that it actually behaves in the way that you want it to get the work to the next person in line. So I hope that makes sense. I'm curious, what your use case is, live TV lifestyle. Let me know what your use case is and how your meta ads are currently working for you. I'm going to go through some more of the topics here so that you guys can get what you came for. So, what I said in the description is that most business owners think AI is just a fancy way to answer FAQs, which it is with a chatbot. In 2026, what we're going to see is this is where these agents become autonomous employees at every step of that workflow. So you're not building chatbots, you're starting to build actual doers, like agents that can actually do work, that handle sales, follow-ups, inventory, end-to-end customer support without humans being involved potentially. So if you don't automate your operations now, you're just paying a manual labor tax, basically, is what, but this is where, there can be challenges, because a lot of people, this is the way that things are really going. And, what I like to see is the utilization of the employees that are not doing these tasks anymore, to use them for higher and better purposes, like to use them for other things like that currently they're not able to do, because they're doing that task that can be done or replaced easily with an agent. So right now the shift is happening from talking to doing, and so it's not just chatbots talking, it's agents doing things. And research shows that 68% of SMBs are now using AI agents for daily operations, not just for chat. And so what's interesting is that Gardner predicts that 40% of AI agent projects will fail by 2027, because people, like I said before, people are automating broken processes. So there's a way to redesign your workflows to be more congruent with AI. And so that's something that really, as a business owner, that's just really important to look at right now. And then you can cut a lot of costs by using building multi-agent systems. That's what I was saying, where you'd have multi-agents, multiple agents in every step of that workflow. You'd have a different agent, and so that you'd have multiple agents. New 2025 data shows that Agentic AI can cut operation costs by 16% and training costs by 16% as well. So there's a lot to think about as a business owner. So if you're thinking about leveraging AI, I would start by creating a chat agent that is good, that has complete context of all prior conversations that it's had with people. Also, I would build one that where you have your complete history of conversations in a library that you can take with you if you ever decide to leave that company that has built that agent for you. It's also important to make sure that the agent can respond to not just voice, but text and emails and chat on your website as well. And then, it's also important to make sure that that it's been tested and that you can switch from one model to another based on which model has the best combination of token usage and end result that you're looking for in terms of a voice, because the voice of the agent can be a turnoff if it sounds too robotic. And now there's no excuse for that, because agents, the voices are they sound very, very human. So there, and especially with ChatGPT or Gemini 3.0 and their new voices that just came out. So let me know if you guys have any questions. You can go to our website at DIYAI.ai. You can call or text us at 561-861-3238. And you can also join our school community that we just started recently at school.com/DIYAI. That's school, SKOOL.com/DIYAI. And I appreciate you joining. Thanks for the questions, and let me know, what other, sorry, I didn't post your question there, but yeah, I mean, thanks for giving me the feedback. And okay, restore, retreat. Okay, I'll chat more. Awesome. And thanks for joining us, Live TV Lifestyle. Trying to get on StreamYard. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe you can chat me directly or text me at that number, and I'll respond to you for sure. And you can also go to the school community. Let me know what questions you have. And restore, retreat, I'm kind of curious what that's about. So okay, thank you, and we'll talk to you guys later. See you next week, and I will be on tomorrow as well at 2:00. Thanks.